You wander the aisles of B-side video rentals as Huey Lewis reminds you that he's stuck with you, but also happy about it. You grab your cassette of choice and walk it up to the front, knowing you're being judged for your sadistic taste in cinema. You sheepishly smile at the cashier and say, "It has my name on it. I guess I have to watch it." She looks back at you inquisitively and says, "Your name is Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer?" Welcome to B-Side Video Rentals. I'm Jeremy Briggs.
And I'm Jenny Wenger.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Jeremy.
How's it going?
It's so good.
Again.
It's good to see you. You did a vacation and you shot a commercial.
I did.
So cool.
I can't talk about it because I don't know when it's gonna come out.
I know.
They gotta do all this like visual effects stuff. I got on set and I was like, gosh, I hope they have like Jim Henson puppets, and they didn't. It's just special effects. It's VFX.
No, it's just gonna be special effects herpes.
Yeah.
Oh, you can have a Dharma life. I'm very excited.
Okay.
For so many reasons.
Okay. At least you're enthusiastic.
Yeah, like this is like the creepiest thing to be excited about.
A little bit.
Yeah, like everything about it is wrong, but everything about it is like relatable in a weird way because I dated so many psychopaths.
I find this movie, out of all the films we've watched, to be the most relatable.
Yeah.
Excuse me, what?
Casper is friends with Michael Rooker,
the
star. I've had interactions with him through Casper, and then when me and Genevieve worked at our John Photo Lab, he was one of our clients. So he would come in and we would set up all his pictures for conventions and stuff. And
nice.
So we had a lot of really interesting run-ins with him.
Yeah.
And then like he knew me out of context when he found out I was Casper's wife. And it was an interesting thing because it's just like, oh, you are just like this. Because he's such a character.
Well, I mean, what do you get in this business?
Yeah.
A bunch of characters.
Yeah.
With no boundaries or any awareness to how we come off to other people.
No.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's a weird thing because like I'm working with just theater people now, doing a lot of theater, right?
I know the type.
They're so different than us. They're just so different than us. There's like a classiness that they have and like a restraint that they have that I don't. So like one of them actually like pulled me to the side and said, "Hey, I want you to know that the things that you're feeling that you just keep talking about, we all feel it and we just go through." I was like, I have to say it. I have to say how uncomfortable things are.
Yeah, I have to point it out. If I don't do that, it's not real.
Right. Like you are just being professional and keeping it to yourself. I would explode.
No, not in this house.
No. And even when you're on a set, we don't do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like in between takes, we go to each other like, something was fucking weird on that. This guy over here was that weird that he was in the eye line and he was eating a cracker? And I was like, can I do this while he's eating like cracker?
There are no rules on a set. You just talk about anything and everything.
Yeah. And so like I'm getting used to like kind of the difference there. And it's just I'm not going to change, by the way.
No, nor should you.
I'm in my 40s. It's broken and we're not fixing it.
Oops. I know you're always supposed to try to be a better person, but fuck that.
I've adjusted a lot. They taught me how to do a lot of things and I'm done.
I'm that way with technology. I was that way in my like early 30s, late 20s. I'm just like, I'm not learning this.
Genevieve does my electronics for me. It's like before we started, I just hold it up and in the video, like, what does this need to do?
Does
Just to
it
tell
go
me.
this righty tighty or lefty loosey?
Yeah, I'm
And then you're like, who's Lucy?
so lucky to have her.
I have a 4-year-old to tell me how to do it.
Yeah, and they get it. They just get it.
They're
It's, like,
just
weird.
They're just stupid about everything else.
Yeah, they shit themselves, but
Yeah.
they know how to turn on the computer. Shall we get to the news?
Let's get to the news. Wednesday, September 24th, 1986. And these are your not-so-current events.
The Senate voted on a provision allowing states to raise the speed limit along rural stretches of the interstate to 65 miles per hour from the current 55 miles per hour.
Ooh.
Finally giving Sammy Hagar another number he can't drive.
He can't do it. Try, Sammy.
According to researchers, women should be given different treatment for alcoholism than men because women become alcoholics at a lower level of consumption and are quicker to develop related diseases and drink for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
A representative of women said, duh!
Duh.
Whose fault is it, bitch?
A federal task force has recommended increasing the quantity and quality of Canadian television programs, partly by creating a new public television channel, because nothing says quality like public television.
We just need your donations to keep this going.
Hey guys, we don't have anything to decorate the background of our head talkie show.
Yeah, if you
That's
get an
what it's
extra
called,
$5,
head talkie.
head talkie show, right?
It's not a talking head show, it's a head talkies. A White House spokesman said today that President Reagan intends to veto a bill imposing strict economic sanctions against South Africa. He then scratched his jowls. Doesn't matter that everyone call him Vito Corleone. I'm gonna veto. They made me an offer I can't refuse. Unlimited back scratches for a year. I mean, who can refuse that? Who can refuse that?
Casper is the most madman because I will refuse to watch that. Never seen it.
Just
like,
watch
"What?"
the third one. Just watch the third one. It's the
Really?
only one.
Like, yeah. Yeah, maybe. Industrial solvents that escaped a flooded Dow chemical company plant may have contaminated fish and other life in 2 rivers and the Saginaw Bay. In a Ninja Turtle spinoff called The Juvenile Sushi Samurai of Saginaw.
Is that how you pronounce it? Saginaw or Saginaw?
Saginaw. How did you say it?
I would say Saginaw, but you know what? I don't know.
Saginaw.
I just do what my parents say. And
Yeah.
are they smart? I don't know.
See, and that's what gets me in the trouble that I'm in, because I do as my mom would say. The House of Representatives voted today to make the rose America's national flower.
Ooh.
Afterwards, they took 4 hours to vote on lunch, and everybody got a foot-long tomato sandwich.
Ooh.
Important issues, okay?
Important issues in the House of Representatives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are these earrings or the dangly ones?
Let's take a vote. A lawsuit filed today in federal district court said that the Army had never properly accounted for containers lost 5 years ago containing a vaccine and the infectious virus used to produce it. An Army spokesperson said, "We don't need to find it. It'll find us." And then he stared in the camera for 5 minutes.
I've seen that movie.
And they're like, is somebody going to yell cut?
Yeah.
He's just in it.
They're going to cut the budgets on everything except the military.
What? Right? Let's get into that.
Perfect platform.
A report that 3 house brand aspirin tablets sold by a Rite Aid drugstore had been laced with cyanides proved to be false. Store officials immediately lifted all sales restrictions on the product, which is why I never take pills.
I smell an endorsement, Bill. The Justice Department has scheduled a new interrogation of convicted Soviet spy Arthur J. Walker. His heritage came into question when he asked to use the restroom. Interrogators said he was Russian on his way to the party, but European once he got there, and that pissed him the heck off.
Right the heck off. Oh, you think you're clever?
Casper said that joke to a restaurant. He said, I'm never European. I'm always Russian. He got so mad. He's like, do not call me European. And it's like, oh, this is like an ongoing joke. No.
Do you know how many times I've been called European? No. Can I explain it? it? You are
Russian.
peeing. You're peeing. Like taking a piss. You are peeing.
He was not having it.
Nor should he.
No. Plans for a $10 million shopping center on Martha's Vineyard were rejected at a Packtown meeting because of fears the project might destroy the community's quaint village charm. The town came together during work hours because Daddy never made them get a real job.
Oh, really?
Are we going to serve spritzers?
At the town meeting? Oh my goodness. What is a town meeting like that?
I don't know.
What is that town meeting? I want to go.
The truth of the matter is I've never been to Martha's Vineyard, but everything that I've seen depicted of it in movies and on social media tells me I don't want to go. I'm not welcome there.
The House of Representatives today voted 329-4 to strengthen the law protecting public health and the environment from chemical pesticides. The 4 against the bill immediately started splitting like amoebas and will be in office until their death at the ripe young age of 134.
Yeah, we're still dealing with those bitches.
Yeah, they're still here.
Yeah.
Three travelers who hitchhiked 27,000 miles from the southernmost point in South America to Alaska claimed a world record today for what they called the most important experience of their lives. Wait until they try sex. Just kidding. It's not that good. At least not how I do it.
Well, it works.
Shut
you
up!
Got kids. You got kids. It works.
You know what? My wife's disappointed every time.
Yeah, it may look weird, but the outcome is really nice.
It looks really weird. And it's
really
not
weird.
It's not comfortable for anyone.
So you have some reviews to read.
Yes, we do have some reviews.
Yeah. Oh, Jeremy. Listen,
Listen.
Jeremy reads reviews.
So rock and roll.
so cool.
These are all from Letterboxd. If you're not on Letterboxd, get on Letterboxd because it helps you find our movies that we watch. You just go, oh, what movie are we watching? That. And then it shows you, oh, it's on Tubi. Oh, it's on Prime. Oh, it's on whatever. It's very helpful to find the movies. For me.
Yeah, I have a voice remote and just say, Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer.
I don't do that. Actually, I only did that this one time. Usually I look it up on Letterboxd. Anyways.
Oh, cool. Anyways.
Men on Film wrote a bleak and miserable 83 minutes. 5 stars.
5 stars.
Yes.
Frames of Nick said, why did I watch this in the 8th grade? I feel like I scarred myself. 3 stars.
3.
3 stars. Hey, we got a few here. Wood said, I love horror shot on 16 millimeter. There's something about its bad quality that makes you feel like you shouldn't be watching it. And I totally agree with that. 4 stars.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, I have to say that because I completely agree. You feel dirty. Watch the grain of everything is so dirty. Cat BB said, men killing people. Groundbreaking. 2 stars. And I'm only going to read a few little sections. This one's a long one, so I'll just read a few little spots here from Jack Robinson Alien Face. he said, I really didn't vibe with this movie at all. I don't think this is a very effective horror film and a weak portrayal of a serial killer. There's no tension that's built up throughout the experience because most of the kills are off screen. The movie must have had a low budget because it looked like a TV movie and the score is not thrilling at all. It felt like a drama about an abusive, dysfunctional family than it did a serial killer thriller. And you kind of nailed it on that end part. Because he said 1.5 stars, but he nailed it on that last part for me because it's not really a horror film to me.
No, it's not.
Like a horror film is intended to jump scare. Or not necessarily jump scare, but like get you on the edge of your seat. And, you're supposed to care about these things happening. This movie's made to make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I totally disagree with the score. I love the score in this movie.
Yeah, the score was great.
The score.
It's a portrait of a serial killer. I think that dysfunction is what creates serial killers.
Oh, I think it could be part of it.
Yeah.
I think there's just something inherently wrong from the get-go.
Yeah, like the brain is bad.
Yeah, it's a bad brain.
Yeah. There are things we're going to get into, but like I definitely think like I would have imagined the woman, the thing she was talking about, her becoming like the next Eileen.
Right.
Like when you look into the psyche, like the first time I watched this, that's the direction I thought it was going to go. Oh, they're going to fall in love and kill people together.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, do you just want to get into the movie and we can talk about everything as we go along?
Sure. Let's do it.
Because I'm going to be honest. I've seen this movie now 4 times.
Yeah.
And I can't say that I necessarily like it. And the reason is it just makes me feel gross and uncomfortable every time, which means it's doing its job.
Yeah, I think that's why I liked
the point.
it.
Exactly.
In my 20s, like I would watch anything that I thought was going to like stay with me.
Yeah. It does
after
stay
I
with
watched
you.
It. Yeah, and there's one scene in particular that just was
okay. I'm already aware of which scene you're talking about.
Yeah. It's like, fuck, this is too much. And it kind of lends itself because the guy who says, oh, they don't show a lot of stuff, but the ones they show let you know like how brutal the other ones were.
Yeah.
And unhinged.
And the point isn't to necessarily like, in horror, a lot of times there's buildup, there's tension in this, and that's why we're kind of like living in that, we're experiencing our emotions, but it's meant to just go like, no, this is who this person is.
Yeah. We're
going to explore the psyche of it. And, that person didn't agree with whether it was a good portrayal, even though everything you read about like
serial killers,
or serial killers, or just people who like, psychiatrists or whatever, who rank movies, who get it right. It's always number 2. Yeah. It's always in the top 2.
Yeah.
It's never below number 2.
Because I'll even tell you this, like the most vile person that thinks they're charming.
Yeah.
And thinks that they're relatable. And you can tell by the way
nobody
is with
popped
the girl.
Into my head.
Right. Me either. Yeah. So they think that they're like the hero. And I think that's what was nailed with this. It's like, what's wrong with you? It's like, dude, seriously? Yeah. The opening is like one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like starting to close up on her face. And the first time I'm like, oh, I hope she's okay. I hope that she's not dead yet. And you zoom out.
Before we get fully into it.
Okay.
Yes. We should note that this is technically it's based on the confessions of Henry Lee Lucas, who was known as the confession killer, who he confessed to over 600, which they're like, that's malarkey.
Insane. Yeah.
That's malarkey. They're like, these are reasonable numbers. He was convicted of, I believe, 11, where they're like, he definitely did these 11. But he conflated a whole bunch. So he was a notorious liar, which they do go into a little bit in the film.
There's a scene that really shows that part of him big time.
Yeah. 3 of our leads are based on these three people. Although I don't want to get too into the weeds because it's more disturbing than the film is actually.
Wow.
Yeah, there's 4 movies about him,
There's some research.
2 feature documentaries, a 5-part Netflix docuseries called The Confession Killer. If true crime is your thing, it's not mine, but if that's your thing, go for it.
Wow, you don't like true crime.
I don't need to live in that. I mean, mobster stuff I'll enjoy, but serial killers not my thing.
Yeah, because like I was super fascinated by
Are you?
serial killers. Yeah, for a long time I was, and I just thought about like how many of them I probably went out with and was rude to and left. I've gotten the same vibes from many of the men I dated in Los Angeles. Like, you probably fucking kill people. Bye.
Bye.
I'm walking out while it's busy still.
Wait, I'm having a bunch of flashbacks.
Yeah.
Is that why all those women left?
Yeah, you have Manson vibes. No, I'm kidding. No, you have Dahmer vibes.
Oh, thank you.
You do. You have like Dahmer vibes. Okay, so we open the film on a lady's face. We're zooming out, and let me tell you,
Yeah.
I was sitting with Casper, and this was his first time seeing it, and he's like, "You can almost see her pussy." Like, what in the world? This is how they're starting it.
I'm not signing up to this.
He gets very creeped out by that kind of stuff. Like, I mean, anybody should, but I'm like a little desensitized to it from
Right.
how much I
Right.
watch that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like that's what serial killers do. They leave the woman in an embarrassing state. They want her to be embarrassed.
Well, not only this one scene that you're talking about with the naked woman in the grass, with blood all over her stomach, but this whole scene is kind of a cut back and forth between a dead woman, and then we see Henry.
Yeah, eating at a diner.
Buy cigarettes, and he's like, "You got a real nice smile."
Mhm.
Walks off. Then we cut to a liquor store. An elderly couple is just dead, and then over the top of that, you hear like the scene of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
gunshots, screaming. Then it's like, Henry driving, eyeballing women. Like, who do I kill next?
Are you the one? Are you the
Yeah.
one?
Then we cut to a hotel with a bloody sheets and water running and a dead whore.
What?
Whore.
Sex worker.
Like, oh yeah, I'm in trouble.
Sex worker.
Canceled.
Canceled.
And with a bottle shoved into her face, and then over the top, it's just die, bitch, die. And you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So it's very abrasive, and then it's just him driving.
Yeah, I'm just a guy.
And then there's a woman face down in water. It's like
yeah.
as this real artsy milk jug
Yeah.
drifts past her.
Yeah, and you can hear him like drowning her.
Yeah.
The struggle.
Yeah, so you hear all those things over the top, and they do that a few times throughout it. So it's like, yeah, you can say some of these things were off screen, but you're looking at a dead body and you're hearing it happen.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And I have like a very strange confession.
Oh no, Jenny, not now.
I know. So you know I'm vegan. I'm vegan, and I have not had a problem eating vegan. Like I don't miss areas. I miss bacon. I'm like I don't miss anything.
I remember you eating bacon one time in mac and cheese. You're like, that's bacon.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, I have to deal with this now.
No, I know. I was like, that's a dead body to me. I just ate a friend.
I totally interrupted you. Go ahead.
No, but that's true. Like, that's how intense I feel about it. And I just told Catherine, I said, the strangest thing is I had the first time that I missed going to a diner and just ordering scrambled eggs and toast. Watching that scene of him right after I saw the dead body, and then he's in the diner, and I thought,
ooh, I like
going
that.
to late night after you just get hammered with your friends, and then you go to a diner and you all order breakfast to kind of sober up. Yeah, so that was the weirdest thing for me. From like not eating that way for like over a decade. Like,
yeah,
I haven't had eggs in so long, and I was just like, gosh, scrambled eggs with toast and butter. Henry,
Henry, what are you doing to me? Boy.
Anyways, so that was my little confession. Henry made me hungry.
So now we see Henry. So we kind of finally get out of that sequence where we're going back and forth. Henry parks outside of a mall and he's scoping out his options.
Oh, this bitch pisses him off. Because he had 3 pretty good options, and he made his gamble and followed her.
Yep.
And he follows her home.
And
And
she
first
like
of all,
has
like,
this
it's like,
moment.
how do you not know he's following you? Like, you looked at him in the
So
parking
bad.
lot like,
Because there was that moment
Right?
where she's busy, she's got her sunglasses, and then she looks directly at him.
and she's like, you fucking creep, stop
Yeah.
staring.
And then drives off, and it's like he's not
Not
even a
even
car's
hiding.
length behind you.
No. He's
Although-
tailgating you.
Although I will say he did a great job on that shot that they had, because she's pulling in, and then you could see him pull out to the side
Mm-hmm.
to find the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he was driving the car to find his line. I was like,
It's fun.
dude, that's
He put-
awesome. You nailed
That's
that.
an actor right there finding his light.
Yep.
You know?
I found that very not like noticeable where it was distracting, but I was like, oh, I know what you did. You're finding your.
But also, like, for me, like, I was back and forth on 2 things with Casper of the conversation of this.
Yeah.
Like, a woman back then before the internet, we always were aware of our surroundings.
Oh, you remember your surroundings before the internet?
You had
Danny,
to, or you
when
you
you
could
were
get-
like 16, 15 years old.
Yeah, when I was a teenager. Do you know how much men follow young girls? And you have to know.
I guess I
need
just
to-
don't keep track.
No, you like in that time, like all we did is hear about missing girls all the time. Like, oh, this happened, she's dead. Oh, they came and took her, she's dead. Like, we heard these stories all the time. So if you are out and about, like, the first thing you do when you feel somebody creeping on you is you go to the most crowded place. And you're like, I'm not leaving this place until I feel okay
Yeah, but
again.
the most crowded place is a slaughterhouse where you're from.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You know, I'd be like, get me to Walmart. I just got to get to a Walmart and then I'm okay.
She's fast. Once I see that greeter, I know
Yeah.
I'm safe. I can
Honey.
breathe.
Yeah. Dawn's going to call the police if somebody's
Dawn
following
knows.
me. So like there was this thing of like, I don't believe that she wouldn't have noticed him. But devil's advocate, there were those people who thought it will never happen to me.
Sure.
Just oblivious.
So he does follow her, makes it to her house. Her husband meets her at the car, helps her with the groceries, and he's like, oh, you son of a bitch.
He was sitting there rock hard, like fucking great, trying to turn his steering wheel without.
He can't
hurting
even
his
do it because
boner.
his boner's just twisting
You
to the
bitch.
side.
I was so ready.
Dear Mr. Rooker, I apologize for talking about your penis.
Yeah, penis. He loves when you talk about his penis. When I was hanging out with him at a bar with Casper after a convention, we were sitting down having like our nightcap together. Of course, I'm having ginger beer because I'm an alcoholic in recovery. But he said to me after he found out that I liked Henry, he goes, "What's your favorite part?" And I'm like, I'm not doing that.
We're not doing this. It's the part where you had a hard time with the steering wheel because your boner.
He's like, come on, tell me about your favorite scene. And I go, I'm not doing this because my husband's here. I don't want to I'm trying to keep this guy on my side.
He doesn't need to know the deepest. I'll share most things, but there are some dark corners.
There's some things that we're just going to keep locked up. I'm just complimenting you on your work. Let's just leave it there.
Let's leave that there. I don't need to go into the places you may or may not have gone to whilst performing this
And
role.
and he's like, well, talk about it and let me just put my hands in my pants.
I love the stalker music while he's following her. The music, I really enjoyed the music.
Yeah, that was good tension music.
And so he has to drive away because he's like, nope, I'm not getting involved. It's too risky.
Yeah. So he leaves there, but he sees a hot babe with a guitar hitchhiking.
Hitchhiking. And you know what? My favorite part of this little section here is that he has a bumper sticker on his car that says the moose is loose.
I mean, that bumper sticker, I'm like, we kept zooming in on it, and I'm like, this is gonna mean something.
Yeah. He is the
The
moose.
moose.
And
The
he's
moose is
loose.
he.
The moose be he.
Okay, so this is now where we meet Becky.
Yes, Becky and Otis. So we just kind of close up on Becky, and Otis comes in.
The worst
Like
haircut I've ever seen.
Woo, Becky or Otis?
Both of them. Both of them.
Rank them now.
Otis's is an accident. Somebody chose to do that to Becky. It is like Polly Pocket, Trailer Park Polly Pocket.
I totally get the reference of Polly Pocket.
I was like, do you not have a sister?
I don't. I have two brothers.
Yeah. You have two brothers. You don't. So Polly Pocket was a really, let me tell you, Polly Pocket traumatized me. It's a little shell thing that you open, and it's a whole world for her. Like you could pick out like if you wanted it to be like a diner or a ballet or her bedroom or whatever. And then you had your little Polly Pocket. I put Polly in my mouth, and my aunt said, you better stop it. You're going to get choked on it. So I hid it under my tongue to scare her. And when I did that, it went down. I turned blue. I was like going unconscious. They were throwing me around, and everybody was hitting my back. I ended up swallowing it, and they had to monitor me for a few days until it passed. Yeah.
You don't say pass, Jenny. You don't get to say pass.
You were shitting.
You shit from your butt.
And Polly was coming out of your poopies like,
Help me! I can't breathe.
so that's what Becky looks like, the Polly Pocket that I pooped out. I keep saying that Michael Rooker's an interesting person. There's something going on up here with you, honey.
At least you're in therapy.
So good. All right, so she has a terrible haircut. She's talking to Otis. He is always trying to bang her.
Well, he's constantly like he picks her up, and we don't really know who they are to each other, because the way he introduced, he's like, Becky? And he's like, Otis? Like, your
like
siblings.
You wouldn't know your sister.
Your siblings.
Yeah. Not buying that.
So they go back to their place. They start drinking coffee. Or no, they're driving.
And first, he's 50 and she's 20. I'm like, she was a miracle baby if you are brother and sister.
In real life, she was his niece, and she was 11 when she met Henry. So that's why I said it's a little more disturbing than the movie.
I forgot that was the true elements. Yeah.
Anyways, I didn't want to talk about that. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Let's move on.
He was just like, what are you going to do for work? But besides dance naked. What?
Ew.
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 Moving on. Henry gets home, and he has a guitar for Otis. No hitchhiker.
Where'd you get that? I just picked it up.
I just picked it up.
After I killed someone.
After I killed a stupid hitchhiker. She's pretty, though.
He is charm. He's quiet and reserved. And
yes.
Around Becky.
Shy. Very shy.
Very shy. Oh, a girl. It's like, you were not shy around those other girls.
No.
Really? And so this is the thing where I think it's so relatable.
Okay.
Because so many men are like this. They are a disgusting animal, but if they see something that they like, it's like, look, I'm so nice. I'm just what you need. I'm just what you would like.
Man.
I fell for that so many times. Thank God I didn't get murdered. I think my thighs saved me from getting murdered a couple times. So I have really big thighs.
Bitch, I got strong thighs.
Yes. So he's got somewhere to be. They want him to hang out with them, but he's got somewhere to be.
he got to go to work because he's
Henry's, I gotta go do some stuff.
yeah. So he goes to work as a pest controller.
Yes.
So he's going around spraying a house, and then he talks to his boss, and the boss is like, it's just not busy right now. I don't have much work. You never know. It may pop up. That's people wait till the last minute.
Hands him a wad of cash and
Yeah.
lets him keep the fucking poison in the spray.
Yeah, he's like, just hold on to it as a retainer. You'll just hang on to the poison. I'll use you when I need you. Ooh, just
What
give a
in the hell?
psychopath pesticide.
Yeah.
And to my disappointment, I mean, I guess it could lead back to him. But he decides, I'm going to go kill somebody because I got this thing, a pesticide.
That lady let me in her house all easy.
Yeah, I'll go into this one. I just wanted him to kill someone with pesticide, and then he doesn't.
I know, and he
I
doesn't.
get that it could lead back to him, and his whole thing that he talks about later is
doing it different everywhere and not being able to be traced.
Yeah.
So we do another thing where we see him greeting the woman, and then we just see the aftermath with the voiceover.
And why is this woman's corpse watching cartoons?
Yeah. And Casper said, I see her belly moving. She's breathing.
That was one who was like hard not to kind of like, I kept going like, is she breathing?
Yeah. He was watching for their bellies moving. He's like, liar. You're not dead. You're not dead, you liar.
Damn liar.
Oh, yeah. And he walks past some kids playing football. You know, like, he's just a normal guy.
He's a normal guy.
I like that it always shows like the worst thing ever and then him just being a dude.
Just being, yeah.
I'm just out here.
And
like, you could pass it.
That's the point of the film.
Yep.
Which is why when the guy was like, this is a terrible horror film, I'm like, that's not the point of it. This is the point of it. To see his like change.
He's in the world.
Like, he's living in the world, moving around, and then he does something completely vile and then just is living in the world again.
Yeah. And so that's the whole fucking point. So now we see Otis at his job doing absolutely nothing. Oh, I opened the literature engine.
Works at a gas station. Yeah. No. Yeah, it's great. Check my tires.
Oh, that's good. Thank you. And takes the money.
So then a little kid, a teenager, high schooler is like, hey, you got that stuff you had last week? Hey, hook it up.
Yeah. And I like it. I don't want you to hang around practice.
Yeah.
They sort out a deal. And I like that he calls him a fucking pervert.
He does.
So they make a deal that he's going to meet him.
Tomorrow at the fields.
Yeah. Yeah. So then at night, Otis is playing the guitar horribly.
Becky's gutting a fish in the sink and asking Otis how he met Henry. And then we kind of get a little background. They met in prison. And then he says something. He's like, she's like, how did you meet? Oh, what was he in for? Did he kill his mama? Yeah. Joe, seriously, what did he do? No, you were right.
Her
he killed
with
his
a baseball
mom.
bat. Yeah.
But don't you ever tell him. Don't you ever tell him.
You.
Yeah. He was very just like, I swear to God, if you tell him, you're in trouble.
So then Henry comes in.
They eat fish. Otis takes off.
This is where they connect.
Yes, Becky and Henry play cards. So it's like
after Otis asks her, please don't tell, what does the bitch do within the hour? Did you kill your mom?
Within the hour. So the first thing, she just like starts the conversation and she's asking about her dad. And he's like, oh, he used to drive a truck before he got his legs cut off. Hold on.
And then he bought him a bicycle.
Yeah. He bought him a bicycle and then didn't.
But I never got to ride it. Oh, why?
He didn't get to ride it because he sold it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened to your brother?
Yeah.
Died of a bone disorder.
Yeah.
And there's a reason I love this little section of their conversation. It's horrible.
Yeah.
But there's a very specific reason I love it. So she's basically says like, "Oh, let's talk about my dad now."
But you're sitting here like, the twists and turns of your story are just wild. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to one up you.
There's this one time he bought me ice cream and I dropped it, and then he made me eat it off the floor. And then also he raped me a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Wow.
But the way that she built up to it was so nasty. He just came over and he asked me to take my top off to see how I developed.
Since he paid for everything, he
Eh,
had the right. That's what he said.
I'm your daddy. I have the right. Yeah, I feed you. I clothe you. I'm your daddy.
Yeah, and then she's just like, I was just scared I was going to give birth to a deformed baby. And
That's the part that bothered me.
yeah, that was the part. What if I get pregnant and the baby's deformed?
Yeah,
Ugh.
that'd
then-
be so bad.
And then she's like, she says, I never would have gotten married to Leroy if I hadn't wanted to get away from daddy so much. And
Yeah.
this is why I love this conversation, is because Henry, at this point, after the whole thing, and she, there's time between her
Huh.
mention of Leroy.
You and your daddy didn't get along?
Yeah. Are you not listening?
I just told you if I could rape me all the time.
Didn't get along with your daddy, huh?
Well, I think
What?
he thought we got along just fine.
I think your
but-
communication skills are a little off, Henry. Can't read a room.
Yeah.
Like nothing came through. She's
Yeah.
admitting this whole horrific
The worst
story.
thing that's ever happened to her.
Like just the worst. And he's just like, didn't like daddy, huh? Which tells us a lot about him.
yeah.
It really does.
Is it my turn to talk yet?
Nothing came through. and then this is the point where she just immediately disregards Otis's, please don't ever tell him I said anything. Did you really kill your
Yeah.
mama?
Yeah.
Took you an hour to rat your brother out?
Yeah. Must I have treated you good, huh? She was a whore. She brought men in and out.
Did you really kill her with a baseball bat? No, I stabbed her.
Stabbed her. And then here's the scene where it shows like his pathological liar.
Mama was a whore.
Oh, but I also love that she made him wear a dress. And that's the takeaway. Oh, she made you wear a dress?
Yeah. So the whole thing is like, Mama was a whore. It ain't what she done, it's how she done it. She'd make me watch. And she goes, no, that's creepy.
Oh, creepy.
Yeah.
Mm.
She'd beat me and make me wear a dress and make me watch her while she's doing it. And then they'd laugh at me.
She made you wear a dress?
That's your takeaway? That's the part you're focusing on?
Yeah. And she's like, now I feel like I've known you a long time. Do you feel that? Yeah, I guess I do.
Yeah.
This is like where we're supposed to, they're holding hands.
Well, because she's like, I feel like I've known you forever. And he's like, yeah, I killed my mama. She hit me with a whiskey bottle and I shot her. I shot her dead. I thought you stabbed her.
You just said you stabbed her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I did.
I guess I did. Yeah. So he just like spits it out. It's because usually the person isn't alive long enough to hear him tell the story again. It was his 14th birthday, too, he says.
I didn't write that down. So then we cut to Becky wandering the streets with some like really cool sitcom-esque music.
Oh, yeah.
Like 80s
We're in a
sitcom
different movie
music.
now.
It's different. She's just strolling through and it's like,
Just a girl in the fucking city.
yeah.
Woo!
It's like Perfect Strangers, like walking through the city.
Yeah. New life.
Yeah. And she gets a job, not as a dancer, but as a shampoo girl at a beauty parlor.
Yeah. And I was like, they would have taken one look at her hair and gone, nope. We don't need the customer seeing you.
Not unless we
I'll
switch this
take
up.
that.
Yeah.
Chop, chop.
I'll take the thing that takes about 45 seconds to do.
Yeah. So now she's working at the beauty parlor.
They have dinner. The three of them have dinner once again at their house, and Otis keeps talking about her.
You like
dancing
it better
naked.
than dancing naked?
He just keeps.
He's obsessed.
He's obsessed, and it's quite creepy.
Yeah, and Henry's like, don't do. I like your
He-
earrings.
Yeah, he tries
You
to
got-
change
You
the
got pretty
subject.
earrings on.
And she's admits, like, I didn't dance naked. I mean, I wore a costume. It was a small costume, but I danced at a club. And
Yeah.
then here once again, Otis is just like, "When are you gonna dance for us?" And she says, "When the Pope pees in his hat, Otis."
Get him, Becky.
And Otis is
get
like,
'em.
"What trash?" Like, it's like,
So
what kind of mouth is on you?
yeah, so she calls Henry a gentleman and then says, "I've got something to show you guys."
Such
She's got
class.
something.
This is class.
So she
This
goes,
is where I think you find it relatable.
yeah, she's like, I'm gonna go get the thing I got today. So she goes and she gets a t-shirt that says I love Chicago.
And
And
she
I
goes,
love that Henry goes, what does it
what
say?
does it say? You can't leave I heart Chicago.
Okay. So she tells him what it says and then, like, oh, you need to try it on. She's like, well, then turn around. You just went in there to get it. Why don't you go in there and change? You weirdo.
She has to do it right next to them.
And then her brother's trying to peek.
Yep.
Gross.
And then he asks her to get a beer.
I ain't your maid.
Just get a beer for your brother. Just
I
get a
ain't your
beer for
maid.
your brother. So she is fine. Fine. And like Otis didn't even have to leave his chair to get
No.
a beer. He could have just reached this is a tiny apartment. He could have just opened it in his chair.
You're just
and
a
grabbed
bitch.
it. And so she's like, fine, I'll get you a beer. Brings him a beer. And what does this gentleman of an Otis do? He grabs her and tries to stick his tongue down her throat.
Yeah, disgusting.
Henry is
Pissed.
very affected by this.
Yeah.
You know, so Henry has like no morals, but this is the line for him.
Yes.
That's your sister. He grabs Otis and is just like, don't do that. She's your sister.
Yeah.
Tell her you won't do it again.
Yeah, he goes ballistic.
He goes ballistic.
And then there's like this really awkward sit. And then she's like, why don't you two go out and grab a beer? I think you two need to go make up.
Yeah, I'll do the dishes. I'm fine with that. And Otis is so butthurt. I love how butthurt Otis is in this whole thing.
I really didn't think I would be the one pushed out of this.
Yeah, he's just kind of like, okay, I guess you want to do that, Otis? You want to go get a beer? I mean, I guess. I gotta go change my shirt.
And I love that he goes and puts on like a Dan Flash's shirt. She said it.
This is shiny. What? This is so, it feels so against his character to do this shirt.
Yeah.
But he went for it. He's like, we're going to go clubbing.
It's a complicated pattern. Signage, Jesus saves, live bait, continuous entertainment. We're going through, we're seeing like, we're in a seedy part of town.
Of Chicago.
Yeah. So
Chicago.
These two weirdos on the prowl pick up a couple of hookers.
Oh, no, yeah, please. They're called streetwalkers.
Sex workers. Canceled.
They take these streetwalkers.
We're going to explode, Genevieve. Sex workers.
Okay, so these hookers, they get in the car with these psychopaths.
Yeah.
They park in an alley and get busy.
Yeah, and Susie's telling him, hey, listen, buddy, calm down there, Tiger. You're getting a little rough.
I love that you called her Susie because we don't know the other one's name. We do know Susie, though.
Mm-hmm.
But Henry, we kind of get a little insight on Henry in this moment. Dude can't do sex. It triggers something in him where he's just like, I get horny, I have to kill.
Yeah.
At least that's kind of the takeaway that feels like it comes back a little later.
It's kind of attached to Mama.
Okay. But he
Mama's
strangles.
sex made him the murderer he is, I think.
Well, at least to his tall tales.
Yeah. For that live world.
Yeah. So he ends up strangling her and then snaps the neck of the other and they dump the bodies off. And Otis is like,
Otis is sitting there kind of stunned. He's like, get out. I'm going to drive. So he makes him get out. He gets in, get in. They get in. They're just driving around. And it's like, listen, have you never killed somebody before?
He's like, what's going to happen when they find the bodies?
Nothing.
Nothing. He's still like, dude, have you not done this? Let's go get burgers and fries and coffee.
Yeah, like, have you
Is
not?
what-
Is this your
is this
first
not a thing?
time? Are you a newbie?
Yeah, and he's just like, well, it was
Self-defense, basically. He was saying it was me or him.
yeah. Well, basically, he was like, it was me or him. He's like, it's always the same. It's always
Yeah.
different. It's
It's always
always
you
you
or them.
And
Yeah.
like, you could see Henry just working Otis of like
Yeah.
trying to convince him everything's okay. This is a good
chill
thing.
out.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want some fries? Yeah.
yeah, and then they go back to their place and they're still talking about it. Otis is still a little iffy and he makes him feel comfortable. And I think Otis at this point is like, okay, yeah, I'll just go along with this. And he's like,
Yeah,
let's
and this is something I love. He's like, "Do you want a beer? Let's have another
Yeah.
beer." Yeah, I'll have
Yeah.
a beer. He comes back just with one, cracks open and just drinks it in front of him. And he's like,
and then he like hands it to him. He's like, let's share
"There's
saliva.
only one left."
Yeah. We're sharing saliva. This is us making a deal.
Yeah, this is our pack.
Drinking from the same beer. It's symbolic, Jimmy.
It's very symbolic. It's like we're together, and this is where you
Our
kind of go,
mouths go together.
"This is going to end badly.
Yes.
These two weirdos should not be friends."
So then we kind of like cut away to Otis trying to watch TV.
No, this was the salon.
Oh, did I miss it? Oh,
Yeah, the hair salon.
I just
where it's-
ignored the salon because
It was this gross, fat white
Yes,
lady
yeah.
complaining about people who can't speak English.
yeah.
And Becky's
That's why
washing
I
her
chose
hair.
to ignore it. Oh.
Ugh, this is a terrible job. And then we cut back to Otis getting pissed at the TV. Smack, smack, smack.
Smack, smacks back. Its static is
Antenna.
getting worse the more he hits it. And then he puts his foot through it because
That's what you do.
that's what you do. My TV's fuzzy. I got to put my foot in it.
Yeah. So then Henry comes. He's like, "What the fuck, man? We need a TV." He said, I do need a TV." "Well, I guess we better go shopping." I'm like, makeover montage. They're going shopping together. Ooh, we're gonna get that sitcom
Yes,
music
I
back.
wish. I wish. I would love these two on a makeover.
Let's go shopping.
He's with his like teeth. I'm Otis.
But instead of doing a fun shopping montage, they go to like some U-Haul
Skeezy
storage
back
unit.
alley storage unit.
Yeah, with this disgusting guy.
Skeezy
They're
dude.
haggling.
Yes.
I got $50. What can I get for $50? And they shows
That
a
one.
TV that's as big as your face.
This back alley TV salesman is exactly the back alley TV salesman you'd expect.
Yeah. Which I wonder what he did with his career after this. I wonder if he does conventions. Yeah, so what's the matter? You don't trust me? Plug it in. See if it
Yeah.
works. You know, going on. That's black and
love-
white.
that's
what
what
did
I
you think you were
love.
going to get for $50?
I
you
absolutely
idiot?
loved the part when he's like, "What's the matter? You don't trust me?"
Look.
Look around. What is trustworthy about
Where did you get all
anything?
this?
This entire operation is
Yeah.
shady as hell.
We are not in Radio Shack.
No, I do not trust you.
I'm going to have to sample the product. So then they ask him, well, what would you get for $150? This, and you could get this for like $500 or $600, and it's like a
They see a
camcorder set.
yeah, camcorder thing.
Yeah. Oh, that looks pretty good. Well, we only.
And
got
this
50.
guy gets very impatient,
You've wasted my fucking time. Why
And
are
he-
you asking about all this?
and he crosses Henry.
Yeah, he calls him idiot.
Henry was so ready to move on.
Yeah.
He didn't want to kill this guy. He was not horny for murder at this moment.
No. He said, "You got shit in your ears."
And this guy crossed Henry.
Do I got shit in my ears? Yeah. He's gonna regret asking him about the
Which,
shit in his ears.
Here's the deal. Like, I shouldn't admit that shit in the ears is a fetish.
Some people like it. I'm not saying I've Googled it. So now he stabs with a smoldering iron. He stabs the guy, and then he takes the $50 TV and smashes it on his head,
Yes.
which was great.
Great. Which you think
was
it
great.
ends there. You think the head smash is the end of it.
Yeah. Nope, gotta.
Henry doesn't do anything half-assed.
No, we got to plug it in and see if
Plug
it's
it
good.
in.
Up
Boy.
it.
Otis got a little like excited when he said plug it in. He's
Oh,
like,
fuck yeah.
oh. We had to show us his teeth a little more.
Yeah. And so they take the good set with the camcorder.
And immediately we cut to like playing with a camcorder. What you did in the 80s when you got a camcorder is you just danced in front of it. Hi.
I'm on MTV.
I'm on TV. And it's a weird scene. I don't think
Yeah.
it's necessarily unrealistic for the time of
No.
the novelty of a camera.
Yeah, it's very real.
Yeah.
And it's real to a horrible degree.
I have cassette tapes to prove it.
But Otis is, do more. Do more. You kissed and
Otis is really obsessive with the camcorder. He is very into this camcorder.
And now if Henry starts getting pissed, like, turn it
Yeah.
the fuck off. Like, he's pissed. No more, Otis. And Otis, it's like Otis kind of has to know this guy is fucking. You've watched him kill the shit out of people.
And
Just if he
he's
says
never,
enough.
yeah, no. This guy, like, nothing passes. Like, I don't know. The fact that you're still friends with this guy and he introduced you to this murder lifestyle, I don't know.
Yeah.
Move.
Yeah. Kind of remove yourself from the situation. So then we go from this to the parole officer.
Who definitely cares about Otis. Could not give two shits what's going on with Otis.
Couldn't give a shit.
How's work going? Good? Oh, I got to deal with this other guy.
If it gets down to less than 2 days a week, just let me know, okay? All right. Short meeting.
All
We'll
right.
see you next month.
Take it easy.
Yeah, it's like, this guy don't give a fuck.
He doesn't care. He's getting a paycheck.
This is best case scenario for a criminal.
Yeah.
So now the little drug quink that came to Otis earlier is buying
Drug
weed.
twink. You're just going to like pass by that you just said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to acknowledge it because that's how I
What?
speak.
He's a drug twink.
What else would you call him?
Okay? He's out here.
We all have a
like,
describer.
yeah. You're going to go up to like some weird ass big guy at a gas station for drugs. You're a drug twink. So what I think is telling is, so he gets the drugs and then the boy is like, he's like, do you want to try it? Oh, sure. Yeah. Light one up. He lights up and then he starts trying to rub the boy's leg.
Yeah, he gets on
It's like, you just don't give a shit, Otis. You will fuck your sister. You will fuck a teenage boy. Like, you are just so worked up.
Well, this kid nailed him right at, excuse me, he didn't nail him. Like,
Fucking pervert.
exactly.
But
He-
you got in the car with this fucking pervert because
Yeah.
you needed drugs so bad.
so bad.
Look,
And-
you know what? He didn't have a card back then. You couldn't get a card. Like, I got headaches. Like, you had to like approach the weirdest person around if you wanted pot. But so he punches Otis in the face
I love that you justified
and runs
that.
out.
I mean, I got headaches. I didn't want to get stoned.
I didn't want to
had
get weed.
headaches.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just like go to work with a headache?
Nuh-uh.
I don't think so. Wonder Woman had a headache and Wonder Woman needed the tiara was tight, okay? Yeah, because I used to work on the street as Wonder Woman, by the way. if
You were a
don't know that.
streetwalker.
I was a streetwalker.
I mean, straight
dressed as
Wonder Woman.
What?
Hold
What?
on.
I worked
That's
for
not what-
tips, but not in a weird way.
No, I mean, it was weird. It got very weird.
Very weird.
But not in a way you're putting
Not
on
in the way
it.
you're thinking.
Pervert.
So anyways,
That's
so
on
I
you.
had a card.
Got it.
I didn't need an Otis. But Otis comes back and he is wiping the blood and like telling Henry, I just want to fucking kill somebody. I want to kill him.
Well,
And
he
he-
wants to kill this kid
This
in
kid.
particular.
And Henry has to talk reason. I'm like, okay, you're going to kill a teenage kid?
Yeah.
And people have seen you together?
Yeah.
Like, that's stupid. You don't do that. And he starts kind of like giving him
a
like
lecture.
101. Like,
Yes.
this is how you serial kill.
Murder 101. Yes.
So he's like, I want to kill somebody. And he's like, say it again.
Say
like
it
an
again.
inspirational coach. All right, let's go. Let's go hunting. We're gonna go kill some people.
Yep.
And this is just like
A long drive. They just drive.
on Whacker. That's what the street name is, Whacker. They drive under a tunnel. I thought that was so good. And I'm like, what are the chances that Whacker Street is into a tunnel? How lucky was that for these filmmakers?
Yeah.
So they go in and they pull into like this underpass.
Yeah.
It's like an overpass like underneath. And they open it up, the car, like, oh, look, we're having car trouble. And Henry's trying to wave someone down. And just like the nicest looking guy ever. But like, why are you here?
Why are you here? I do love how this little thing here, he's like, do you guys need any help?
Yeah.
And I love when Henry just says, I don't know, Otis, you need any help? I love that.
And he pulls up the gun.
Yeah. It's like, I got it.
Kill this guy, this poor, just like, he looked like he was coming from a PTA
He's a
meeting.
good Samaritan.
Yeah, bless his heart. He's gone.
You feel better, Otis? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and they drive off. So, now is this the part where they're watching videos of homeless people fighting?
Yeah, and this is again kind of him breaking down more of why, or not why, but how you get away with all of this.
Yeah.
You know, don't do the same thing, you know, break it up, do bunch of different things. You don't want to do the same thing over and over, because patterns is how cops will put it together, and that's how you get caught. And I love it because Otis is like, well, we just used a gun.
Yeah.
Otis is
So
like,
don't
or Henry's like,
use a different one every
you
time.
can use a gun.
Are you listening?
Idiot. You just don't use the same gun.
I told you guns are easy to get.
Yeah,
Just get
that was a
another
fun thing. He
one.
was before he was like, "Where'd you get a gun?" He's like,
Guns are easy to
anybody
get.
can get a gun. Oh,
Yeah.
I can make a phone
Dummy.
call. It's
Yeah.
easy.
Gun. Done.
I got a gun.
And I love that while they're talking about this, he's eating a submarine sandwich. Henry is so hungry. He is always eating. But to keep those muscles,
Yeah, there were some
intake.
scenes where he looked pretty good. I will say
Pretty
that
buff.
he
Yeah,
looked
pretty
pretty
buff.
good.
Yeah. It's like a trail of shit, Otis, like the blood droppings from a deer that you shot.
So is this where we cut to the scene?
Yeah, this is the street. Yeah.
So
Nice house. And this is the scene.
they kind of travel through and they find a nice house because they're on the prowl. We can tell they're on the prowl because the music is eerie. And then we don't actually enter the house. This is kind of a cool way to deliver the atrocities that transpire, because we're watching the video recording on a TV. And so it's grain. It's even grainier than our grainy.
Yeah.
So it's a home invasion scene that's very uncomfortable.
Which home invasions always make me
Yeah.
the most uncomfortable. Like
Yeah.
the movie Strangers,
Uh-huh.
like that is one of like the most terrifying things to me. Like there's nothing you can do. Especially if you're like secluded. There's nothing you can do.
And
It's
this is
done.
it's a pretty brutal, uncomfortable scene. It, you know, Otis has
You
a woman.
first see Otis with the woman,
Yeah.
and she's struggling, and he's open her blouse, says Henry.
Yeah.
He rips open her blouse, pulls up her bra to expose her tits, and then like looks down at her husband,
Yeah,
who's
who's got like a bag
tied
over his
up,
head.
bag over his head. The bag is very bloody. So he's already like not able to help her. And this is the worst way, like to be helpless on the floor like that, listening to your wife being sexually assaulted. And then what happens? But their son
Their
comes in.
son walks in the door.
He's like, it's a fucking kid. So Henry has to struggle with the kid, take the kid to the ground, kills the kid
In front
then
of
they-
the mom.
in front of the mom. And she's sitting there like, okay, so there's my husband beat to shit. He's going to die. My kid is dead now. And this guy is just like rubbing on my boobs like a fucking disgusting pervert.
He's like, Otis snaps her neck just like how Henry snapped the kid's neck. And then they laugh. Kills.
Oh, but then Otis starts trying to get fresh with the dead body, and Henry gets pissed. You don't fucking do that.
Yeah, you're gonna leave DNA evidence, you moron.
Yeah, do not. Stop that now.
Because I don't like. Let's be honest. In real, the Henry Lee Lucas definitely
Yeah.
did that.
Did that.
Did that. That was something he did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He just picks weird moments to like suddenly be clear, like, hey, don't do that.
Well, because you do have to, because we all, in some way, have a quote unquote moral compass. There
Yeah.
are lines that we all are like, you can justify all these things. He's justifying these things, but he has lines
Yeah.
to give us some sort of, I guess, connection as a character. Because if you don't have
I think
any
it just
sort
kind
of
of shows
boundary,
me he still thinks he's the good guy in a way.
sure.
He still
But
thinks I'm redeemable.
That's the thing about, I think, humanity and writing in general, like having that, them believing that, what you just said, like them having that, like, no, I have morals.
Yeah.
I do have them. But they don't see where other things are not okay.
Yeah.
They have
it's
to
like,
have something to
I
latch
snap, but then I
onto.
come back into reason,
Exactly.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then so they're watching this videotape, and it goes to the hair salon where Becky gets a call, and she's talking to her mom about her husband, the guy she was with being in jail, her husband, ex-husband, whatever he is. Then she talks to her daughter on the phone. And it's like, God, like, I
Yeah.
remember it's like when I was a kid, like, people just get pregnant. They're not meant to be moms. People just get pregnant. And it's like, this lady should never be a mom.
There are so many people that should not be parents. I'm one of them.
Oh my gosh, you dork. But like you hear that it's that trope in the South where the grandparents raise the kid. Like
Right.
it's like, oh, you are not suitable for this, and I'll just take care of it, and you live your life, and we'll do the best we can here. And it's that kind of situation. Yeah, it sounds like the kid is kind of begging her, like, hey, you said we would see each other.
Yeah.
And she's like, put your grandma back on. I love you.
I'm done talking to you, little baby girl.
Yeah, mommy's not going to deal with this. I'm at work. I got heads to shampoo, okay?
I got
racist heads to wash.
Wash.
And and I'm sure the grandma's like, why don't you come back here and be in
Right.
in our life? Like, what are you
Right.
doing?
Just come here. We'll fix it. We'll solve whatever it is. I can take care of that.
Yeah. And then it cuts back to the street day where they're going around having camcorder fun, Henry and Otis together.
Yes. Otis is just
Stalking people
filming,
and
being
filming
real
them.
horny. He's like, oh, yeah.
Look at that skirt
butt.
moving.
Yeah.
My skirts are moving.
I love the way fabric just blows in the wind.
So then he hits something, and he's like, why were you hanging out the window? And then he just throws the camcorder. He's like, why are you just throwing it away? I could have tried to fix it. Oh, are you a camcorder fixer now? You know?
The only thing that I could focus on was just like, what was on that video footage?
Yeah, somebody's going to give it. What you
Just
fuckers
fine
have been
with throwing-
filming.
You guys have
Well-
filmed some real interesting content.
Yeah, and then I love it that Otis is like, you want to get a beer? And he's like, you go get a fucking beer. Lets him out.
Lets him out, kicks him
Not particularly.
out. They are in a fight.
If you want a beer so bad, Otis, go ahead and go get one. Kicks him out. He peels off and leaves Otis sitting there on the street.
He comes back home and sees Becky.
Becky and Otis, they play cards. Or Becky and Henry play cards.
Play cards, and she says, "Oh, I quit my job. I'm gonna move." And she tells him that like Leroy is in prison for murder.
Yeah,
her husband.
She's got a
and
way
is
of
on
attracting him.
bail. Yeah, she has a type. For $1 million. His bail is $1 million in the
What
80s.
the fuck did this guy do? What kind of murder was this?
And she's just like, please come with me. When are you leaving? Tomorrow.
Yeah, and she's like, I don't want to bring my kid here. She'd get lost here. Let's just go there.
Let's just
Can you just
go."
think about it?
And he's like, yeah, let's just go eat a steak. I got a
Yeah.
credit card.
Steak dinner. I got me a Visa card.
Who you think you're hanging out with? I'm a upstanding young man.
Okay. Where are we gonna go? I don't know. We'll see. Come on. So they're going out on a date.
We don't get their date, do we? We just come back home with Otis passed out on the couch.
And I love that G picked up on this, that she was playing solitaire. She said she feels like it's symbolic to her repeatedly monologuing at Henry and making up her own stories about him. And he is as involved in the conversation as he is in that card game. Like, oh, you didn't get along with your daddy?
Just very vacant. Like
Yeah.
he obviously has this connection with her, but it's not really there. It's a very like, I don't know. He is putting an effort there, but it's so empty.
Yeah. Like this, I'm being a nice guy.
Yeah, I am a good guy who's taking interest in
Steak
a beautiful
dinner.
young lady.
Yeah, I'm going to be a stepdad.
I'm a real life person.
Yes, exactly. So they come back and Otis is falling asleep watching the murder videos in slow-mo.
In slow.
So Henry just like turns that off like, we don't need to show
We
Becky
don't need.
that.
Becky doesn't need to see this.
They return. Becky has to pee. Henry turns it off, takes care of everything before she gets back. And then they go into the curtain room.
Yes.
Your cat likes
You hear
the
my
curtain
cat
room.
going crazy?
They kind of make out, but then he gets real messed up when she starts taking her shirt off. And
Yeah,
he's
she
like,
gets like, we're gonna do it. And like I said earlier, when they were with the sex workers,
oh yeah, kitty.
man, my cat's going crazy.
Yeah. Did you mention pussy?
Right
Pussy
on
cat.
cue. So just like I was mentioning at that point, it's like he can't handle this. He can't handle those moments. So she starts to try to get sexy time with him, and you can just see him
struggle
because he's like, I don't want to murder you.
This ends in you dead.
Yeah, this ends with you dead. And I don't really want to do that, but I'm gonna do it. I don't have a choice.
So he was saved by the bell because the gross brother interrupts then. And he's like, I need cigarettes. He says something about not since Superman died.
And he's so proud of that comment. And I'm just watching it going,
what?
What? I don't understand.
What do you mean here? What are you going for with this comment?
And he's so proud of it.
Yeah. And he leaves. So Otis gives her this disgusting look. How about getting your poor old brother a beer?
Which we all know what that means.
All know what
we all know what he's saying.
And for me, I'm like, if Henry really gave a shit at all, he wouldn't have left her alone there.
Yeah. So he leaves just to collect himself, really, because to be fair to Henry.
To be fair to him, we need to be fair to him.
The psychopathic serial killer. He has to bring himself down before he murders her to no fault of his own.
No, he didn't mean it.
So he has to come down.
So he goes to the convenience store and he's like, 2 packs of Cools. The guy gives him his cigarettes. How about those bears? He says, fuck the bears. The guy's like, okay.
Okay. I'm just trying to be friendly.
I was connecting, but fuck me, dude. Fine. So he goes out and there's this amazing woman with a Shih Tzu.
Amazing woman.
She's amazing, amazing makeup. I love everything about this woman. Everything about her is incredible. And he asks her about her dog, and she's very condescending.
Very. Heinz.
Her name is Dolores. And we got to go. Bye now. And he follows her for a second, and then he turns around, and he's like, okay.
Do I murder her?
I just need to go back home.
Yeah. Do I murder her or let it go? I'll go home.
I'll go home. So Otis is now raping the sister.
Yeah.
And it's like a clip between him coming home, him coming up the stairs, him getting to the door, and the rape. All right. So Henry gets in. He takes his sweet time getting back, but he finally gets back and screams, Like, he comes at him like a fucking Viking.
Yeah.
"Ah,
Just a
this is
bull.
Sparta."
Yeah, he's just
shit.
beating the crap out of Otis, but Otis is not a small guy.
No. So
he
Otis
fights
gets in some
back.
good licks.
Yeah. Breaks the
Yeah.
bottle over Henry's face. He's just like,
Yeah, which
"Bam!"
is
Which would-
hardcore, yeah.
Like, we see it all the
Mhm.
time in movies, but like, if you really did that with a
Really?
real bottle and it broke,
Yeah.
you hit him hard enough for it to
To
break,
break on his face.
you're not coming back from that.
No. So Otis hits him in his twigging berries.
Twigging baddies.
So then Becky stabs Otis in the eye, and
Yep.
he's very concerned with that, like going around like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Look, to be fair to Otis, if you get stabbed in the eye with a shard of glass,
Yeah.
you're gonna be preoccupied.
Yeah. 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 A fucking shit. So then Henry stabs him the rest of the way.
Yes, the rest of the way. He gets
The
the
rest of the way.
glass into his chest
Yeah.
and
And
does the
Becky's
little wiggle
hysterical.
move.
Yeah.
Little wiggle move.
Oh, yeah.
Till he dies.
I like seeing the lights go out. So Becky's hysterical and wants to call the police. He's like, no.
Ooh,
No.
no.
We do not do that. I'm going to drag this body in here.
And he gets mad because she's having a fit. She's in hysterics. And Henry's like, just I have to figure this out. Calm down.
I need to like think, bitch.
Yeah.
Let me think.
Ah!
He drags Otis into the other room.
Starts sawing his head off. Just like it's nothing.
Yeah, and the audio on this is
Grody.
disgusting. Of the guts being cut up.
Yeah.
Because he's cutting him into little pieces and putting him in trash bags.
Yes.
The first piece, his head, puts his head in the trash bag.
Starts working on his arm.
Disgusting. He saws everything out. Okay, so then they load the suitcases they load the stuff into the car, right? Her stuff, and they put the body in the trunk. There's a jump scare monster sound, but it didn't get me.
Yeah.
You want to listen to the radio? He asks her. It's like, I'm
Yeah.
fucking traumatized.
He's just trying to make it normal. He's like, this is normal.
Yeah.
He's doing the same thing with her that he did with Otis. This is fine.
Well, what are we going to do now? We're going to keep moving.
Yeah.
And then he tells her the fairy tale about his sister's ranch full of horses and sending for her daughter.
Yeah, because that's definitely real.
Oh, it's going to be a great life.
Yeah. I love
you, Henry. Well, I guess I love you too.
I guess I love you too.
Where are we going to go now?
Super passionate.
We'll find a place. You want to listen to the radio? It's like, girl, if you haven't figured out that he needs that radio on, he needs that stem right now. He needs to like regulate. It's in your best interest to let this man regulate.
So they get to a motel.
Yeah.
This is kind of the iconic shot. I think it's on the cover or whatever, when he's just sitting or standing at the sink with his arms against the wall, the mirror.
Yeah.
It's all quiet. Becky's fiddling with the guitar, and she's just as good as Otis.
Oh, yeah.
I used to play the guitar. Did you?
I better go to bed now. Girl, you don't want to go to bed.
You don't want to
She
go to
just
bed with him.
keeps trying to get him in bed, and it's like, this is going to end badly for you, honey.
Yeah.
So the next day, Henry shaves, and then he's going out to his car by himself. So you're
By
like,
himself.
I think I know what happened here.
Gets in the car, drives down an isolated road, pulls over, waits for some cars to pass, opens the trunk,
Opens up that trunk.
pulls out a suitcase, very similar to the one that they stuffed Otis in.
Yeah, this is her pretty suitcase, though, that was like her luggage that she carried in the beginning, and now she's being carried off in it and dumped, and you can see blood streaks on it. You just know what happened.
Wait a minute. She's dead inside of it?
Becky's in there?
I didn't realize.
Yeah, so it's the end of the biggest trope that us women face. I can fix him.
I can fix him.
I can show him love.
And as he's throwing the suitcase on the side of the road, we get a little bit of audio. It's not a lot of audio. It's kind of very soft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of the screaming. He didn't want to do it.
He didn't
He
want
didn't
to.
want to do it.
He didn't want to do it. He had to.
Yeah.
And that's the film. Theme music plays from the same music from the beginning, from the title, plays at the end. It's very good music. And we didn't get any onset speculation here. And you know why?
Why?
Because I only have one, and it's not specific. I believe that the entire crafty was just water and Triscuits.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And you said vodka, which, okay.
Yeah.
had no-
there was some
no
type
budget.
of alcohol.
It was alcohol and Triscuits. That's all the crafty that they had on this film. It was just kind of a run and gun. Everything about it felt run and gun. But very well done run and gun.
Yeah. Oh, honey. Your kitty's upset.
Yeah, he wants to go outside, and that ain't happening.
Oh, yeah. It's not safe for kitties outside.
No, it's like 100 degrees outside.
Henry's out there.
Henry's out there. And that should bring us to movie MVP.
The moment you've been waiting for. Your movie MVP.
I don't possibly see us having different MVPs on this.
You know, it's Rooker.
It's Rooker. He's so
Rooker.
good in it.
He's
so good in it. I mean, my
Yeah.
honorable mention is the music by Robert McNaughton, Stephen A. Jones, and Ken Hale, because I really do think that the music is great. But Michael Rooker's so fantastic.
He's so good. Another honorable mention is director John McNaughton. He did a great job at blending reality and perception and fiction and hyperrealism and symbolism within the overtop murder fest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like I said at the beginning, like, I don't love this film because I just don't like watching it. It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And it's doing exactly what it set out to do. So I will say it's a good film. It's just not one I enjoy watching.
You want to do top 5?
We can do top 5 or remake, reboot.
Oh, yeah.
You.
Remake, reboot, reimagine, remaster, sequel or prequel. Or did they already?
Now, they shouldn't. But I can definitely see this getting the American Horror Story remake. Like the way they make it sexy and appealing.
Right.
You know, like this kind of story. But they shouldn't. For me, it's just remaster because nobody else is going to do it the way Rooker did.
Right. Yeah. And for me, like, they are like, we added that new thing this year, or did they already? And for this one, they did a sequel in '96. I have not seen it.
Yeah, I haven't either.
And Arrow did put out a 4K restoration of it. I couldn't find it through them, but I could only get it through third-party retailers. But yeah, I would say just leave it alone. You could, but I feel like the way that they do the Henry Lee Lucas has been explored multiple ways.
Yeah.
I think leave it alone. That's my opinion. So deal with my opinion.
I like your opinion, and I agree 100%.
All right, now we can do top 5.
And this is your top 5.
So these are the top 5 suitcases to hide the body of a loved one.
At number 5, this one's more of a dog crate than a suitcase.
Number 4, Carrot Top's prop suitcase.
Number 3, for the loved one who deserves the absolute best, the $61,000 crocodile trolley bag by Stefano Ricci.
That's a good one. Number 2, a bedazzled Ed Hardy suitcase. Nobody's looking in that thing unless they're looking for Axe body spray.
And they're the type that'll definitely touch the boobies.
Oh, they'll be touching those dead boobies.
And at number 1,
Ooh,
the bread suitcase that subtly says your victims are toast.
they're toast, dude. They're toast.
And with that, I think we have a guest waiting
We
to
do have
come
a
in.
guest. Let's let him in.
Let's let him in.
And on this week's Nostalgia of the Week, we have a very special guest. This is Becky's daughter.
Oh, thank you so much for having me on your program. You know, people are really shocked to meet me and see that I kind of turned out normal, but that's the beauty of grandparents raising their children's children. Even when they're like abusive, crazy people, for some reason, they just completely turn it around for the grandchildren and they dedicate their lives to making the grandchildren feel like they're a saint. So it's like shocking when they hear about what their mother or father's childhood was like. But for me, I didn't hear anything from my mom from the day she abandoned us and left for the city. She had big dreams and she was going to chase them, and Grandma picked up where she left off. She said that her and my uncle, that I also never met, were just living big city lives. And I wouldn't have thought anything else about it except for later in life, a lady contacted me and said that her son found a VHS recorder that was left on the street. And he had spent years fixing this camcorder up and reviewing the footage. And he was reviewing it when she saw it and said, "Hey, that's the girl who shampooed my hair that day." And she said she remembered her specifically because my mom reported her for being a racist in the shampoo chair. But she turned out to be an okay lady, like a lot of racists do. Like, they don't think they're the problem. But through this racist lady, we actually solved some murders because not only was there like video of my mom and my uncle dancing and my mom kissing my uncle's weird roommate, Henry, there was like footage of murders. So we helped the police department figure out who some of the victims were. They were pretty prominent cases. And now I'm Facebook friends with a lot of the families of the victims. So we've created a great little community out of this. So, you know, I'm nostalgic for when people used to find trash on the street and make it a treasure. Okay? So don't be afraid of bed bugs and stuff like that. Go out there, find something in the trash that appeals to you, and make something great out of it. Okay? Back to you.
Okay. My cat was not okay with that.
No,
It's cool.
cats are sensitive to those kind of things.
Do you have a
A horoscope?
yes.
Zodiac Speculations with Jenny.
So, in my opinion, I think he's a Gemini.
You think he's a Gemini?
Yes. Because the only thing that made me not think it is because, like, I was like, he's probably the dumber one. But I think that he's been smart enough in the ways where he's smart to get away with it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He's been
'Cause
doing this for a long time.
yeah. Because Geminis usually are like, they come across pretty intelligent. But I think that his intelligence is just different because of his start out in life. But I think he's a Gemini. And I think he there are those two sides to him. And the thing I always say about people that everybody thinks a Gemini is like one bad side and one great side, or, you know, like they're two-faced, but it's really just like they're just two aspects of that person. And I think there is that aspect of him where he's really thinking, oh, I'm an honorable guy.
Right,
And then it's like,
right.
but you do have to kill people to get your rocks off sometimes. And the majority of serial killers are, I think, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Gemini. I think that's what it is. She can probably. There's some that are Pisces, like her. Let me just double check that because I want to be totally clear on it. Because I know Sagittarius gets a lot, but they're the ones that are more like charming, like the Dahmers. Yeah, Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, Scorpio are the most common. But there's a lot of Geminis too. But now that I'm looking at that, he might be a Cancer because Cancers are sensitive. So let me ask G. G, do you think Cancer or do you think Gemini? Bottom corner is exposed. Oh shit! Is my I just now read her message that my bottom corner is exposed.
From
Turn
an
your
hour
chair
ago.
or your camera. Sorry. We usually talk to each other about it beforehand, so I don't. Oh, but I will tell you, I think Becky is a Libra.
Oh.
Because I have never met a Libra that didn't go, it's fine. And the house is burning, and they're like, no, it's fine. Becky is a Libra. She just said, yes.
What did I say? Like my grandma and my
Yeah,
dad.
Yeah, she thinks Henry is Scorpio,
Oh.
which is good. But the only reason why is because Scorpios are usually very sexual.
Ooh, he's not very sexual.
And he doesn't come across sexual to me. But maybe he was before the trauma. And that's why he has to kill.
The trauma with his mama?
Yeah, the made-up trauma with his mama. Maybe, possibly. But yeah. So there's a G votes Scorpio. And I'm going to say Cancer because he actually sex death. Yeah, that's true. The killings are kind of connected to sex. But because someone that I dated was a Cancer and they were this kind of pervert and they were this kind of like snap on a dime, I'm going to say Cancer. And they get really emotional about it.
Cool. One of my, you mentioned two, and my daughters are both.
Oh, really?
I got a Cancer and a Sagittarius.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry as much about the girls because, yeah, like look at your serial killer list. I mean, they're mostly men. Girls usually we imagine killing them and then we walk away. Yeah,
And
so there they are.
That's why you drink.
That's why I did drink.
It's funny. Let's laugh it off. Great episode.
Okay, well, this was wonderful. This was something.
Yes, we worked through our own issues.
We did a thing.
We talked about things.
There was an exchange.
This was almost a therapeutic episode for you, not me. Now I need to go see a therapist.
Now you need therapy. Yeah, we traded. I was gonna. All right, that's it.
That's it. I have nothing more to say to you.
I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna leave people alone. And we'll see you next time, B-siders.
Yes, thank you for listening to our insanity.
I'm Jenny Wenger.
And I'm Jeremy Briggs. Take her easy. Fix this mess, G.